Yeah, Adam was good. He was good. It was a shame to give up a couple runs there on some ground balls, but overall, I thought he did a nice job of sticking with his game plan, had the fastball going well, and got a breaking ball going well, too.
Did you like Pritchard's approach there in the third with bases loaded?
Yeah, I mean, it was good at bat. And guy making good pitches. Just one of the better pitchers in the league right now. And thought he had a nice idea. We had opportunity. We needed a big hit, though. It's not like one of those glaring situations that we failed on. You know, he got in there and fought, and we just couldn't put them together. Couldn't put the hits together against him.
How difficult was it to even elevate Cueto today? The 5 walks kind of teased opportunities.
Yeah, he's kind of. Go ahead.
Oh, but didn't give much out of the infield.
He's the kind of pitcher that is not afraid to give the walks. I mean, he's got a pretty good idea of who he wants to face and who he doesn't. And you saw him pitch around some guys to try and get a matchup he was happy about, and it ended up working. But had a couple opportunities, but not much. I mean, he knew what he was wanting to do today.
What do you make of Rosenthal and just that situation and his lack of command?
Yeah, I mean, it's in that us still trying to figure out how to get him in a good place. Trying to get him extra work in a game like that, we're right there. And we feel that we're going to be able to come back and do something in the ninth if we can shut it down. So to bring in our closer, especially a guy that's thrown as little as he's thrown. I mean, we just need to get him right, but also not just get him right, but use him to help us win a game. And that was the situation we were in, and I didn't want to pile pitches on him if we didn't have to, so tried to give him some help. Actually, Keith came in and did a nice job. I mean, infield in, we got to take a shot, and they found the right spot to get through.
Was there something about the matchup with Kieferford that you like in that spot, the lefty-lefty?
I just didn't want to throw more pitches on Rosenthal more than anything else. And got a lefty and come in and maybe give him a different look. And, I feel that Rosie has as good a chance as Keek or anybody else of getting us out of that. But right then he was having trouble bringing the ball down and finding the zone, and I didn't want to pile pitches. But he's still going to be our guy. We get a lead. Just trying to figure out how to get him the kind of consistent work that we can see the kind of consistent results that I know that he wants and we do too.
Do you have Seagrass then for later if it's kind of a tie game?
Yeah, I mean, right there you're looking at tied ahead. Rosie's coming in anyhow, 1 run, 3 days off. It's kind of all the same thing for us. We need to shut the door right there and give us an opportunity for the offense to do something. And, yes, Seagrass would be able to come in and finish it off.
How much does the equation in the late innings change in a 1-run game for you with the amount of home runs the team has hit and the kind of power you have on the bench?
I feel like we're always in striking distance. Got a little lopsided there when they scored a few more. But up until that point, and I know our team feels that way too, we're never in a position where we can't come back. And that's a nice spot to be in, and it does come with the power. It comes with the consistent grinding of bats that our guys have been able to put up. And but spotting them a few more makes it pretty tough.
What do you see from Rosie when he's off? Just the delivery just a little bit not consistent?
Yeah, I don't think it's that easy to just say this is exactly what it is or else it'd never happen. Part of it's just feel, like we talk about our starters, and part of it we believe is getting consistent work. This is a guy who's been used pretty heavy in the past and is used to coming out there and throwing on a pretty consistent basis. And so with that being said, we've tried to alter when we can get him in there and get him a little bit more throwing time and hope that helps him get into a rhythm. Sometimes a guy can feel too strong, and you may see the ball elevate at times, but other times it might just be something that's a click off mechanically.
To what extent can you replicate that work outside of game action?
Yeah, I don't think you can. Yeah, I mean, they can throw all the sides they want and throw flat ground pins, which they do. They do all the work every day, but there's just something about being on the mound in the middle of a game. And, it is different for a closer. It doesn't have the adrenaline, doesn't have all the hype of going into a closing game, but one-run game with our offense, once again, is right there for us.
You figured that would be a situation as close to – that had a lot of adrenaline going on.
Yeah, it should. Yeah, I mean, to us, we got a real legitimate shot winning that game, and got to stay right where we were. And like we said, wouldn't need anybody to save on the backside of that anyhow. We just need somebody to come in and necessarily finish it off for us.